gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another grocery haul. Today is my big fortnightly grocery shop. I have a few things to update you on. I actually, if you haven't seen it, look at last week's top-up shop, and I kind of explained the budget situation as well, but I'll go through it again today. But I have already gone through my fridge, freezer and pantry, done all my meal planning, so there will be a meal plan with me video on the VIP lounge, so VIP members, make sure you check in there for that video that goes with this grocery haul. If you want to become a VIP member, it's on sale right now, so I'll just let you know that. It's $6.95. Pop on over to the blog, I'll put the link below so you can see everything that's included. But one of the things that actually is included is you get all the printables in the shop, the This Mum at Home shop, for free. So that's including all your meal planning printables, your grocery list, all that kind of stuff. Go and have a look and check that out because it's on sale right now for Mother's Day until, I think I've got it till the end of May. So have a look at that. But I have, gone through those areas, filled out this printable here, which is the meal ideas, the shopping from the pantry sheet. So I go through, I fill that out before I do any meal planning, so I know what I've got already in my fridge, freezer and pantry to make a proper list and use things I already have first, so I don't go and buy extra things I don't need. I don't have wastage, that kind of thing. So obviously VIP members, you'll see that sheet in this fortnight's meal plan with me video. I've also listed on there the things that I'm actually going to be doing some bulk food prepping of as well, so you guys will see that. And I will do on the channel here a bulk food prepping video of some sort for you guys, just on the normal channel, so you'll get to see that. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That will come up next week, as well as the top-up shop for next week, which is what I do in the second week of my fortnight. But today, so I've done that. I've done my grocery list and budget, filled that out. Super important to do that, so you stick to a list as much as possible, but also so you actually estimate your prices and tally up how much you think it's probably going to come to, so you can see and make sure you're within your actual set budget that you do have. That's why I fill out the sheet. Super important to take that sheet with you when you're grocery shopping, so you don't buy extra stuff or impulse buys. And you know exactly what you need. That's why I do it, and that's why I take it. But in regards to this fortnight's budget, guys, so my normal budget is $200 for the fortnight, and I work that on, there's 4 people in the house, $50 per person for the fortnight. That's how I work it. I've done that for years. Like it's just one of those things that works for us and has been good. I shop between Woolworths, Aldi and Coles normally. Today will be different. I will tell you about that in a second. And then the top-up shop in the second week is $50. That's just a flat $50. Most of the time I'm under my budget. At the moment, with everything going on and just everything going on, all the changes, prices of things have gone up, so I'm really scraping in. So what I'm doing is actually upping my budget a bit. Sorry, Isabella's banging. I just said shh. What have I done? Yeah, so I've upped the budget. So I always say to people, if you're a bit scared to go by that first sort of formula that I use, maybe do an extra $10 per person for anyone that's over, say, 14, 15 years old. That's what I do. So I've added an extra $20 on the top-up shop and an extra $20 on the actual main grocery shop for this week. That would make it $220. So that's what I've done. My estimated on my grocery list here is actually coming at $226.10. Now, that's a little bit over, which is fine, like that much is fine, and it's estimated. Usually when I estimate prices, I sort of round up to the nearest dollar. So if I just stick to that list, it'll probably come under, but I am thinking when I get there, I've just realized I need stuff like hand soap, some more cleaning stuff perhaps, I don't know, so I might actually go over, but I'm just going to play it by ear and see how I go today. I'm just going to do the best that I can. Normally if you watch me, you know I'm very strict on this stuff and do my strict meal planning and budget and everything, so I am very good at sticking to that, and it's just if you got $200, that's all you spend. I do have a bit extra sitting here, so I can spend more if I want to, so we'll just see how we go. But the other thing to point out is since we've moved, we're very close to a Woolworths. We're very far away from the Aldi I used to go to, and a Coles is very far away from here. it's I guess if you live here, you'd think, oh, that's not far at all, like it's only maybe 15-minute drive or something. But I just don't want to be driving all around town. So today I'm actually going to try and do all my shopping at Woolworths. Not even going to go to Aldi. I'm just going to see how I go and see what things I can pick up, because I'm not generally a Woolworths shopper. Generally, if I go to another store, it's Coles because of the Flybuys deals. Because there's no Flybuys deals going on at the moment for me, I'm just going to go to Woolworths and see how I go, because it's literally a 2-minute drive from my house. So I'm going to do that and yeah, just kind of see, because I'm not familiar with it, I'm just going to see what products they have in store, what new things like home brand stuff, and just try some new things out, because I probably get quite a few things at Aldi prices anyway if I do that, if I look for home brand stuff. So anyway, today's a bit of an experiment. So complete Woolworths here. I didn't go to Coles, I didn't go to Aldi. There, I did overspend. I'm going to tell you how much I spent in a minute, but I didn't go too badly over, but I did go over. But there were a lot of good things at Woolworths, I have to say, which I'll talk about with meats and things. Markdowns. Woolworths, well, the Woolworths I went to, they do a lot of markdowns on breads and things if you need them, cakes, meats, like it was crazy. So I'll talk about my bargain on the chickens in a minute. But I do have to point out, so I went over my budget, but there are a few things, like I don't normally buy this many snacky things. Like I don't buy this many biscuits, for instance. Most of the time I make them and just buy like 1 or 2 packets maybe as fillers, but I haven't had time to cook, and I honestly went through Woolworths and bought like these, this, that, what else did I get? Oh, I got these. There was a lot of things I brought just because I wanted to see what they were like, because I've never had them before from Woolworths, because I'm, like I said, I'm normally a Coles shopper, so I'm interested to see what I think of their home brand stuff. So I have yeah, bought a few extra things this shop. So let me go through. So I'll start on this side. I got 2 milks. Yes, we've already opened one because Isabella wanted a drink of milk. So we've done that already. Normal pricing at Woolworths, that's all fine. Hot chickens, I did plan on buying 2 hot chickens. I budgeted, well, estimated $20 for that, because usually they're $10 each. Look at this. $3.30 they were reduced down to. I am so excited because that is so cheap, and they had a lot of chickens they marked down. They said they do them often there, as well as meats like this meat here. Look at this, $6.89 for the sausages when they're normally $9. I think there was something else too. Oh no, this was just a price drop. This is a roast, which I've had before and I really love. This is the, what is it? Onion, garlic and red wine flavour roast, and that was only $13. This will give us 2 nights dinners for us, so this is great. So my plan is, with the roast and with the chicken, Johnny will break down the chickens in my bulk food prepping video that I do. You'll see it, but he breaks them down for me, and I freeze, put them into lots and freeze them. So they're a quick roast dinner. I just throw roast veggies on, and or put salad on the plate, whatever, and it's great. So I have them in the freezer. So getting them at that price is fantastic, because it saves a lot of money and they're not going to waste. I'm putting them in the freezer, and yeah, it's going to be great. So this, again, when I cook this will be broken down into 2 nights dinners. I'll freeze some, well, I'll freeze both lots until obviously I need them for the dinners, but that's a great price. And this is a lovely, try this, if I can show you. Try this roast. We've had this before and it's delicious. Sausages, I actually prefer Coles sausages over any, but I just thought I'm not going to Coles, so I'll grab these. But for $6.84, this will be 3 nights dinners for us for whatever I do, whether I do deviled sausages, sausages in bread, sausages on a plate with veggies, whatever. That is an amazing price. So I will break this down and freeze them very soon, because it's been reduced, because where's the date? Oh, best before is the 15th. So that's in a, what, couple of days. So this is why it's obviously marked down. They had quite a few packets of these, so I'd say they've got a lot and they just need to get rid of them. Chicken breast there, only $10 is all I spent. So $9.50 a kilo is really great. So I grabbed those. I'm doing, well, if you're a VIP member, you'll see on the meal plan, but it'll be like chicken tenders, and I'll be doing that honey lemon chicken tender, and the rest will be for a chicken cacciatore maybe the next week, but which I forgot to buy the sauce. I have to go back for that sauce actually. So that's pretty much like at least 2, maybe 3 nights dinners worth there for me. So that will show up on the bulk food prepping video next week when I put it up, so come back and see that. I got some mints as well. I spent more on mints than I normally do because this was $13 because it was the lean. So I did get it anyway because I looked at the other and it looked really fatty and not great. So I did prefer this. So I spent a couple of dollars extra because the other pack was $11, so this was $13. So I don't mind though. So that's going for spaghetti bolognese and this other one pan dinner thing I'm doing. I got some pita bread pockets. I actually wanted the wholemeal ones, but just because we're trying to be a bit healthier. But hello, Isabella running past. Okay, all right. So I bought these. These are like, oh, I think they were $2 for the packet. So these are delicious with some salad, ham salad in them. We love them. Chicken and salad, delicious. So I grabbed those. Hummus here. This was on special for $2. So I got this. I don't normally have this. I like other dips, but the kids don't like any other dips. And I thought maybe they might like this because I know a lot of this is served at daycare and kinder and stuff like that, where Isabella is. So I thought maybe, I don't know, it's a bit more plain, so maybe they might like it. Anyway, I just grabbed that as an extra, to be honest. I'm a bit upset that I couldn't get the Aldi giant 1 kilo margarine, which is like $1.60. It's so cheap. This is like $3 or $3.50, I think. I think it was actually on special, so it's normally more than that. So I spent a lot more on this than what I do at Aldi. But, you know, from memory, like Flora, so I just got it. I needed margarine, so that's what I got. Parsley, I haven't bought this for a long time, but if you're a long time watcher, you will recognize this. This is a lightly dried parsley. It's like a fresh parsley, if you can see. So it's not quite dry, so it's really nice when you have to sprinkle it on things for recipes and stuff and you're actually tasting it. It's not like the dry one. Love this. This will last in the fridge for what, 4 weeks. Once you open it, it's got like a little seal thing, like a Ziploc bag. So these are great. I think this is, it's between $3 and $4, I think, this packet, or maybe it's $3. I can't remember actually, but you can get them at Woolworths and Coles and they're great for cooking. I use a lot of parsley, so I like to get this when I remember it. Pineapple, so I normally get, well, at Aldi or at Coles, I would get their sugar-free lemonade because we like the taste of it. Doesn't taste too funny, you know, bland and stuff. But the Woolworths one doesn't have a great taste from memory. So I just got, honestly, pineapple flavoured soft drink. The kids have this as a special thing with dinner. So even though this one's got sugar, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it because I know the other one's not nice. And this is cheap. It's like 75 cents. Golden Pash, a fruit drink. This is, so I didn't get little juice boxes this time. I got these because these are down to $1.10. So they're half price, I think they are. So we love this flavour. So good. So they'll have it for breakfast. They don't have it through the day and stuff. I don't allow that. So it's just like a breakfast thing for us, or brunch thing. So I got 4 of those. So hopefully they'll just last for the 2 weeks. Oh, trying to find lactose-free milk at the moment was so hard. This was the only brand, bit more expensive than normal because I think it was $2.25, but I just got 2 of these. These are for Johnny. He is the only one that has them. I don't normally buy skim milk, but I had to because it's all they had. So he needs lactose-free milk. So that will last him his week, so that's fine. Tomato sauce, it was $4, and so a bit more expensive than Aldi, just a few cents more. But I love this because I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of thinner. Like, it'll fit in the side of my door a lot better than the usual 2-litre ones that you see in Aldi and Coles. So I love this. So I'm excited about that bottle. But I'll use this for cooking, and I use this for actually refilling the sauce bottle. Cruskets, I know, are so much more expensive than you know, your other cheap brands, but Cruskets, honestly, the Arnott's ones are the best. So I grabbed 2 boxes because they're on special for $2.50, and Joseph loves these, so I grabbed these. We just have Vegemite on them, basically. Fruits, salad in juice. So these I usually buy from Aldi as well for $2. These are $2.20 at Woolworths. I wasn't planning on buying them, but I saw them and I thought there's 4 in there, and I thought, oh, I'll buy them because we do need more. I just didn't have them on my list. So I got 2 lots of those. They look yummy, and we do love these. So we don't eat these all the time, but they're great to have in the cupboard for when I run out of fruit. Currently I've got some apples in the pantry, so I've really only got this in this shop and some bananas for fruit, but that's all I need at the moment. The family assorted biscuits have been attacked already. This was cheap. I think this was like $3 or $2.50. I don't know. It was cheap. It was really cheap. Kind of like the Arnott's one, but let me tell you, these biscuits are so nice. These are delicious. These are the best no-name brand biscuits that look like Arnott's. that I've ever had. Like, they are so yummy. So try these if you like to have a bicky with your tea or coffee in the afternoon or for morning. Buy these. They are so yummy. So I grabbed those to pop into the cookie jar. I also bought wafers. So you know I like the Aldi ones. The Aldi ones are about 50 cents maybe, I think. I think these were 57 cents at Woolworths. The Aldi ones taste really yummy. I've bought the Coles ones before, like the home brand one, did not like them. These, I'm interested to see what they taste like. If these are great, maybe these are great. So we're going to try them. But for 57 cents, they're so cheap and great to have. After we go through those, I'll probably pop these into the jar. So strawberry and chocolate for those to try. I also got their version of Tim Tams and, you know, the mint ones. These are $1.65 each, so that is really cheap. Less than $2 each, which is amazing. And they had lots of other different flavoured biscuits, like copies of the Arnott's ones. So I'm interested to see how these are. Delicious. If, you know, they look delicious is what I'm saying. They look really delicious. Anyway, grab those. Pretzel chips. I've never seen these before. We love pretzels. We like the Parker's pretzels. These were $2.50. So they look more of a, so you can see that, like a flat pretzel of some sort. So I don't know, we'll see how these are. I thought they hopefully would be a bit lighter, which is why I like the Parker's ones, I think. Hopefully they're a bit lighter than your other brand pretzels. Yeah, I don't know. I just got them to try and see how they are. The snacks are on special. Otherwise, I wouldn't normally buy them because they're very expensive. But these are $3 each at the moment, just for $6. I know that's still dearer than the home brand, but the snacks, oh my god, taste so much better. So these are to have in the cupboard. In the pantry, I have these on days where I'm busy doing things and the kids want a snack, but I don't want to cut up cheese and bickies for them because I'm just busy cleaning or working or whatever. They'll go and grab one of these. So they're delicious. So we have those. These have also been opened by the kids right now. So these are, I think they were $6 for this big pack of 16. So that wasn't too bad. I know Aldi's were a little bit cheaper, but I did get these. So obviously they're not extremely healthy or anything. They do have sugar in them, but they're a nice little treat to have. And I just have to watch that the kids, the bags are only little. But I do have to watch the kids just don't eat these crazy. So I only put a few out at a time and I had to hide the box. But another one that looks similar to this you've seen me buy before, I think it says Odette. So it's by the same company. They just name them different things for different shapes. I don't know. But anyway, they're pretty good. We Big Spites, we love these things. We have them for cereal, we have these for snacks. We go through a lot of them. So I did get 2 boxes. They are $4 each at any supermarket. Well, not Aldi, but Coles or Woolworths, IGA. They are great. So I grabbed 2 boxes of those. Gravy, I love the made up Gravox. I do try to make it myself, like the tin, it just doesn't taste the same. Anyway, because I'm planning on having a lot of roast sort of things, I've got a couple of packets of those to have for the dinners. Muesli bars, we've been buying the Coles home brand ones for like, I don't think they're like $2 or something for 8 maybe. We just wanted to go back to Uncle Toby's because we want some different flavors. These have forest fruits and apricot in them. But for 15 bars at $6, that's not too bad. Like, that's okay, especially for Uncle Toby's. So I did get a box of those. These were things that I brought that we've never had before and were just to buy to try and see how they are. I love the purple sweet potato chips that I get, those veggie chips. If you've been watching for a while, I love them when they're on special. I always get them. And I thought maybe these might taste nice, sort of similar. I don't really know. Rice snacks. Anyway, I got these, $1.50 I think for the box, or $1.40. And then also they had a barbecue flavour, so I did grab those as well. Fruits and veggies. To be in line with Aldi pricing, because Aldi is usually the cheapest by far for all of this kind of thing, I went to a lot of the Odd Bunch, you know, the Odd Bunch sort of stuff, because I don't know why they're odd. They look great, they're fine. Like with a bag of carrots, I think this was $1.40, and you know, sometimes you get carrots that look like that, or they might be broken or something, but look at them, they look completely fine, and they're only $1.40. So I grabbed 2 bags because I do have some in the fridge already, but I'm going to cut up a lot in my bulk food prepping day. And I cut up some, put them in the freezer, grate some, all of that. So I just thought because they were such a good price, I grabbed 2 bags. Lemons I also got because, oh my gosh, I'm missing my lemon tree from the other house now because lemons are expensive. But this was an Odd Bunch bag And I think for this whole bag, I think it was like $2.40. So that, I mean, that's pretty good compared to buying them separately or in bags that are just normal. Like, that was really cheap. So I grabbed those for my honey lemon chicken things that I'm doing. I did get a Caesar salad kit because we love these. I just throw in chicken and they're great for Johnny and I for a lunch. It's more expensive here, obviously, than Aldi. Aldi's packets, I think, are like $4 for their kit. This was $5.50, so much more expensive. My poor lettuce, the girl packing put it at the bottom. I don't know why she did that, but this was $2. Aldi is cheaper. I think Aldi's like $1.60 at the moment for their lettuce. So anyway, I paid a bit more for that, but I got that. And I also usually always say about the dates that Aldi usually have a really long expiry. This is not too bad. It says the 17th, so it's about 4 days, so that's not too bad. Pumpkin was, I think that was on special per kilo, but both of them together added up to just over $6. But I did grab two. We like Kent pumpkin the best. You can cook it with the skin on or off, doesn't matter. But on my bulk food prepping day, will be cutting this up and bagging it and freezing it. So I can just pull it out when we want it and we roast it and have it. The kids don't like pumpkin, but Johnny and I love it. We love roast pumpkin, so that's why I have that for. With zucchini, again, was an Odd Bunch packet, and I think they're quite big. They're very big. I think this was about $4.50 actually for the zucchinis. But again, I grate them down, freeze them. That's why I grabbed them, to make sure my freezer's nice and stocked. Capsicum were, I think that they were about I think they were $6 a kilo, so not too bad. But I did need two, so I grabbed two. I'll be cutting one up and using it for recipes, and the other one will be for our garden salad. Bananas are $2 a kilo at the moment, so I grabbed the smallest size I could find because we prefer having the kid size. So for $2 a kilo, just regular bananas, you want to go the small sizes so you can get as many as possible. This is just what we prefer. We don't want huge bananas to eat, especially the kids don't. So I did grab those. We eat them, we put them in smoothies, we use them for cooking, love them. So we grabbed those. Parsnip, turnip and swede. This is for my vegetable soup I'll be doing again in my cooking for lunches. But instead of using my vegetable stock that I sometimes use in my vegetable soup recipe, I'll be using, wherever it is, this. So I think I've changed it, or put this on the VIP lounge. The recipe I've got for a vegetable soup, I say using vegetable stock, or I say sometimes I use this. This is what I'm talking about. It's really nice. I actually prefer Lebanese cucumbers. I got 3 of those. I use these in garden salad and for snacks. Tomatoes were actually expensive. These were about $3.50, but I couldn't find anything cheaper. But I got these. We have these again for snacks, or when we have our garden salad on plates for dinner and things. So I have those, so I grabbed 2 of those. Johnny doesn't eat them, but the kids and I do. Salsa, I got a mild salsa here. I actually, when I don't buy a full taco kit and I'm doing, say, enchiladas, I've got an enchilada mix already made up, or a taco mix, I use this. I just use like a mild salsa as the sauce instead of buying the one that comes in like a taco kit, because it's more expensive that way. This is cheap. It's like $2. So I grabbed one of those. Almonds and cashews were on special. Almonds were $8. Cashews were $7, I think. So they were really a lot cheaper than normal pricing. So I grabbed both of these to add to my nut jar just for snacking. Avocados are $2 each at the moment, so I grabbed 2 of those. I'm the only one that eats that, so they will last me well, which is good. Soup mix for my vegetable soup. I do have some in the cupboard, but I needed more. This lasts me so long, so I just need to get another bag. $1.70 for this. This is the one I always buy. It's got a great mix in it, and it's yummy. Yummy in the vegetable soup, so I grabbed that. Air freshener. I got one for each of our toilets. These were on special for $4.50, I think, around about that price. But I normally have like a Glen 20 type of spray, but I've been having a very bad reaction to it, just hay fever type thing. So I wanted to change, so I grabbed these just for something different. I know it's not antibacterial. I don't think it is. No, it's just an air freshener, but I just can't handle the other one at the moment, so I grabbed those. Tortillas for my enchiladas are on special, $3.30 for the pack, so I got that. 10 minis is what we like to have. Wipes, I haven't needed wipes for a very long time for Isabella because she is toilet trained, but she wears a pull-up at night. She doesn't usually poo at night at all. She usually just has a wee accidentally, you know. So we don't need them, but I've been missing them because I'll go to grab a wipe to, I don't know, clean a hands or mouth or something, and I don't have them. So I grabbed a packet anyway, so $2 for that, cheap. I did get some large sandwich bags, so these are much bigger than your normal, but they're great for if you're doing bulk food prepping and you need a bigger bag for like meats or that kind of thing, like dinners. Once you cool them down, you can put them in sealable bags instead if you don't have enough containers is what I'm talking about. I use these, which are really great. So when things are frozen, like say it's enchilada mix or something like that, like a chicken stir fry, whatever that you put in here, if you need that out of the freezer and you're going to have it for dinner, I just pull it out earlier, let it defrost a bit, pour it out of the bag into a glass bowl or something to put in the microwave to heat up, and it works great. So I grabbed those because I just needed those as an in case. They were about $2 for that. Shampoo and conditioner, this is so cheap. It's like $2. I've been buying this for like 20 years, maybe longer, like a really long time, and I love it. This is the one I have. I did have a while there where I didn't buy it because, I don't know, it was a bit different. The recipe or something, or formula was a bit different, but it's back to great now. So I grabbed this. You probably saw, if you watch my videos regularly, you probably saw me going on about it a few weeks ago because I was like, my hair feels amazing, it's so good. When I use this, I've got really long hair, so when I use this, my hair doesn't get knotty and it's not hard to actually brush out after I get out of the shower, so, or comb out. So anyway, I'm running low, so I grabbed more of this. Kids 3-in-1, I normally buy the Aldi one. Obviously I wasn't at Aldi. I get a Tangle and Tear Free is like the Aldi one. So I grabbed this. It smells nice, a little bit more expensive than Aldi's though. I think it's like $3 for this one, I think, roughly. So anyway, I grabbed that one, and there is a unicorn one, but I did not get the unicorn one this time because last time I did, Isabella used the whole bottle in one shower because it had a unicorn on it. So I'm like, right, I'll get one that doesn't have a unicorn. And then lastly, I got, you'll be shocked, I got laundry powder. So if you watch regularly, you know that I'm always on about the Aldi liquid one. I do go through that liquid so much. Like I buy 2 bottles every 2 weeks because it's $1.50 and I pour it in. Like but it's so great. It smells good. I'm a little bit sensitive to the washing powders and stuff, so the Aldi one's really good, and it cleans clothes like you wouldn't believe. The Aldi one, I love it. Keeps colours, things don't go grey. It's really good. I've switched over before and things have gone grey and it's not been as good, so I have gone for this week because it was half price. 2 kilos for $8 something, $8.75 I think it was. So that to me as well, so expensive, but I know that I'm not going to buy another one in a fortnight, so it's probably going to work out better in the long run for me cost wise. I did buy a sensitive one hoping that it might be better for my skin not reacting, and I'm just hoping, Cold Power is usually a good brand, I'm just hoping that it cleans just as well as the Aldi liquid, to be honest, because I just can't fault the Aldi one, but I wasn't at Aldi, so I'm going for this one. So financially it'll probably end up better, but we'll just see if it works as well. So total spent was $238.93. So I'm what, $18.93 over. That's fine. I had that extra, like I said, I had a bit extra in the budget anyway. It's just my actual normal budget would be $220 right now. So but I did have a lot of impulse. So I say impulse, that kind of impulse. I kind of went into that store today thinking, you know, I'm going to have a look, and if I see things I might want to try from Woolworths, I'm going to get them because now's the time to do it. I've got the money to, so that's why I did it. So there's a lot of obviously the extra snacky things that I wouldn't normally buy. I wouldn't buy that much anyway. Let's just say that. Yes. Keep cleaning. The house is a mess. Yeah, so there was a lot of extra things like that that I brought, obviously, that I wouldn't normally buy that much of and things, but I just wanted to try the air freshener. That was not an impulse, but something extra that I didn't need to buy, but I wanted to because I'm having such a reaction to the other one. But I think overall, the Woolworths store I went to is great. It's much better than the other Woolworths store I used to go to when I lived on the other side of town, because this one is newer, so it's much bigger and they've got a lot of variety of stuff. Like, it was so great, really fantastic. And I have to say, even better than the big Coles that I used to go to as well. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and I might continue doing a lot of Woolworths shops because right now I just don't have the time to go between so many different stores, and the travel and the cost of petrol when I'm not actually going into that area is a lot, when this Woolworths store is just like literally 2 minutes drive from my house. So it was really good. And just the timing, obviously you can tell, is so dark right now because we're not on daylight savings time. I'm so busy with the schooling that I got out of the house so late again. It was dinner time by the time I got home. So even though I was really close, time just flew. So it was crazy. But I think overall, I don't know, I'm happy with today's shop. So yeah, guys, come back next week, see how I go with my top-up shop and where I shop and how much I spend and my budget and everything. If you're a VIP member, don't forget, please go and check out the meal plan with me video. I've got a couple of different sheets I'm going to show you this week. So I always show different sheets that I use for meal planning. I don't show them all every single fortnight because it's a lot and it will just be a totally boring video of a billion sheets. But yeah, come back. Oh, sorry, if you're a VIP member, go and check that video out. If you want to know what the VIP lounge is, I'll leave a link below. Go and check it out. It's on sale for $6.95 at the moment. So now it's a good time to join. But otherwise, yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys are doing so well with all your homeschool and everything going on right now at this time. And I hope that you're able to manage with your budgets and everything with the groceries and just everything that's gone up and people losing jobs and everything. I hope, you know, you guys are all safe and well and just, you know, going okay. But thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
We get one chance, you